4 minutes to the gentleman from South Carolina, the distinguished ranking member of the Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development Subcommittee, Mr. Clyburn.
The gentleman is recognized for 4 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and I want to thank the ranking member, DeLauro, Chairman Cole. I rise in strong support of this bipartisan legislation that will make critical investments in housing and transportation across America. As ranking member of the Transportation and Housing Appropriations Subcommittee, I'd like to first thank my partner, Chairman Steve Womack, for his leadership and collaborative relationship this year. As many of you know by now, Chairman Womack lost his wife this past Sunday, and as we were closing out this bill. He remained by his wife's side during an extremely difficult time while ensuring we walked away from the negotiation table with a product we can feel proud about. Mr. Chairman, having been through that which you are experiencing, I am encouraged and emboldened by your commitment to get this bill across the finish line while managing your affairs back home. The Transportation and Housing Division of this bill includes $113 billion in discretionary spending. This represents an $11 billion increase in the House Republican bill and is $3 billion more than the President's budget request. The bill reflects a renewed commitment to addressing the cost of living crisis and improving the safety of our transportation system. For housing, the bill prevents the eviction of more than 4 million low-income households served through HUD's rental assistance programs, including those currently served by Section 8 and public housing. The bill reinforces efforts to combat homelessness by increasing funding for the Homeless Assistance Grant by $366 million, rejecting the Trump administration's efforts to eliminate continuum of care funding entirely. It protects investments for mayors and governors by providing $3.3 billion for the popular Community Development Block Grants, or CDBG, and contains funding for the home program at $1.3 billion, which spurs affordable housing construction, and it includes $58 million for housing counseling assistance for renters and first-time home buyers, and $8 million to continue legal aid assistance for eviction prevention. For transportation, the bill invests in the safety of the flying public by increasing FAA operations by nearly $230 million, enabling the hiring of 2,500 new air traffic controllers. It increases funding for the air traffic control towers and facilities by $824 million, or 26% increase, above fiscal year 2025. It protects investments for continuing Amtrak service along the Northeast Corridor and National Network.
The gentleman's time has expired.
I yield the gentleman 1 more minute.
It protects investments for continuing Amtrak service along the Northeast Corridor and National Network by providing $2.4 billion. It allocates $3.7 billion in transit capital investment grants that improve commute times and reduce congestion on our roads, and includes $100 million for the 2026 World Cup and $94 million for the 2028 Olympics to help transit agencies manage local transportation in support of games across the country. In closing, this year's Transportation and Housing Bill advances investments in our housing and transportation infrastructure while increasing safety and housing security. Before I close, I want to thank the staff on both sides of the aisle for their immeasurable contributions to this bill. This includes...
The gentleman's time has expired.
This
30 seconds, additional 30
This
seconds.
includes Christina Monroe, Jackie Kilroy, and Nora Fay, along with Bob Vetta's secretary on my personal staff, as well as Doug, Avery, Andrew, and Mary Beth with the majority. I urge my colleagues to support this bill, and I yield back.